All right. Sorry, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, to the Sweet Science Podcast, episode number 6. I am quickly running out of fingers. I can't wait till man's in double digits and I can't do this no more.
You will be octopus on.
This guy. Myself, Fat Mouse, once again, each and every week, each and every Sunday is recording, each and every Tuesday is when we drop. You get me? So please wait to drop. Who else have we got with me?
I'm Kash, aka Kash, with a K and not a C.
Spelling always gets me. I always drop that one, but it does. It's confusing. Let me take this off because it's going to keep licking the table. Kettle. Yeah, so this week's been sensational.
Fish.
Yesterday was a great day. Today was a good day. I sold a brick of yay.
You sold.
That was the 25th.
Yeah, that's not good.
Of
So close.
the 25th of July 2020. Government officially has allowed the gyms to open up again. And boy, was that a feeling. Like I said before, I was inactive for 3 months.
He was out of the ring for
And in
years.
them 3 months, I ate like it was no man's business. I ate everything and anything that I came across. It was mad. I felt it. I felt terrible. Now, just one day in, legs them are finished.
Such a lie. He said he felt terrible. He enjoyed it.
I was obviously, but I was the biggest bum. I've never felt so bummy and potatoey ever, like a couch potato. Such a dead term.
What a potato.
But it weren't. You know what I mean? That's how I was.
Oh, I love potatoes.
Okay, but yeah.
No, it was a special day.
It was fantastic. Blood, I did a mad session. I didn't ease my way back into it. For that reason, now my legs are kind of dying, but it's what we do, innit?
You know what?
Yo.
25th of July 2020 is going to go down as one of the... it'll go down in history. It'll go down in history.
It was an historical moment. Historic moment.
Historical.
But yeah, that was that. So man went to not my usual club, same gym, but not the same club.
Just
I went to a different branch. It was in a more
west sides.
More west.
More west of where?
Gentrified area of London.
West of Nottingham.
And it was sensational. The customer service there was amazing. The customer experience was phenomenal. I did a circuit and I wanted to do tire flips. Obviously that's what I do in it. And they've only got they only had the 40 kilo thing there, the 40 kilo tire. It's not enough for me. So I was like, I gave him a little shout from the walkway, from the little balcony. I said, "Excuse me, madam, you've got to change out the voice a bit because apparently I look a little bit threatening at times. I have to kind of disarm them and I have to just, allow that kind of, that look that they might appear I have. You know what I'm trying to say?
Basically, you look like a criminal and people hate you.
So man has to say,
so yeah, you talk
excuse me, madam, hello, from the top of the thing. So she looks up and she's expecting some 70-year-old yoga woman in it and she sees man. I was like, I couldn't trouble you. Could I noticed you've only got a 40 kilo tyre. I'm wondering if I can get the 80 kilo, please. That'd be marvellous. And she's like, oh yes, darling, no problem. I'll send someone up with it. I was flabbergasted. I was like, rah, we don't get this in North West London, brother. We don't. They were like, I'll have a look for you. And there's nothing there. So, shout out.
They didn't even look.
Some of the people in West London, the gym that I go to.
You West London people left Mars flabbergasted.
Yes, absolutely. So then 2 minutes later, a guy just come up with the tyre. Obviously he was rolling it or something, but he came up with it. It's not a real tyre, by the way. You can't put it on your truck. It was one of them ones where it's like a tyre, but it's just the donut shaped thing. Donuts.
Sweet Science.
Exactly.
The Sweet Science donut.
The Sweet Science Sportsman. Where else? Boom!
Tyre.
So there's nothing there still, but soon come. But yeah, so they brought it out.
Literally give us 6 years. Only 6 years.
He said to me, all I ask from you, sir, is that you kindly give it a clean, disinfect it when you're done. And I did it happily.
Never do that again.
Happily. So that was sensational. Yeah. I had a boom session. One of my close friends, shout out Zangief, wham as hell, but man just put me through my paces. He's been training, I haven't been.
Street Fighter is a good game.
It's a cold coffee now, man. But yeah, I was very happy to be there. It was very quiet. The rules are different. Everything's a little bit different. It's distant. You get me? Like literally, it's a distant thing. Blood, where am I going? Which arm is... Okay, so this arm's coming off. Yeah.
Your arm's coming off.
It's coming out of shot.
999 ambulance.
And like,
come save the mouse.
You like my club, they provide towels in it, complimentary, and they can't do that. Well, they can, but not on the gym floor. So the gym floor, you're not allowed towels. You're not allowed to drink water from the fountain, which it doesn't really make no sense in it. Certain things you're allowed to do, certain things you're not allowed to do. I'm gonna put my head on the same bench as some next grimy youth that I don't trust if he's cleaned or not. Obviously, it's upon me to clean up beforehand, if anything, which I did. But yeah, it was a bomb session though. It was kind of empty. They've got this thing. There's an app you get for the gym, and it tells you how busy it is,
which is fantastic.
Which is boom. There's a gauge. It was green. Every club was green. Or I just thought I'm not gonna go to my usual because I'm not on. Yo, we saying blood long time. Shut up and let me train. Right. You feel me? I'm not here to make merry. So I did just that, and it was just a phenomenal thing. Like, I'm in pain today. I'm not training today, unfortunately. It's only day 2, but it is what it is.
He's back. And it's a process.
Tomorrow, man's going to train, and that's it. No more days off apart from Sunday because we're here.
We're here.
You hear me? Anyway, this is Sunday. This drops on Tuesday. I'll be training on Tuesday, not on a Sunday.
Yeah, it was good. Mouse enjoyed himself, and that's it. We hope you guys are back in the gym. Yeah. Let us know if you are, and let us know if you're not, and you prefer staying and training at home.
If you are back at the gym, send us some videos. I'm going to be posting some because I'm not going to lie to you, yeah? I know this is the Sweet Science podcast and we're keyboard warriors and this and that. Nah, I talks that shit. You feel me? I walks that shit. You feel me? So I'm going to do some bag work for you, man, just to let you know that I'm on smoke. You feel me? Every now and again. But like I said, I'm a peaceful brother. I don't mean no harm. I'm just here to get wham and to stay active. You feel me?
And while you're at it, subscribe
to the
press the big red button somewhere there.
You get me?
Follow us on the Instagram, on the Twitters, email us, all of us.
Everywhere. We do this thing all the time, yeah?
Boom. Yeah, go.
Just sign up in it.
Subscribe and share the damn thing with your friend.
Yeah, just pass it on. Just
pass it on to your mother's friends, son, daughters,
I'm down for that. 100%.
Kota.
Yeah.
Listen. Yeah, man. Let's
Last night was phenomenal, though.
Forget that. Kick off with your segment, Baba.
Oh snap!
Come on, Baba.
I nearly forgot.
He forgot his own segment.
Yeah, I must.
Do you know what I mean? He's already been in the gym one day. He's already forgotten about
I'm a healthy man. I'm a vegan. I'm a vegan now. What is this trash? Do you know how many goats you had to kill for this box?
Don't make them jokes when people go mad.
What about being a vegan? Shut up, man. I eat them unapologetically, blood.
Stop.
Give me your blood.
Stop it.
But man's allowed the choice.
Stop it.
Alright, that's your. Alright, so.
Oh, man.
You're just ruined the whole thing, bruv. Alright, so it's a little bit bait, but there's a story behind it. You get me? There's a method behind the madness. You feel me? So this week we visited Creams. No. As you guys know, they do crepes, coffee, waffles, gelato, and sundaes.
Eat it, love it, share it.
Yes.
That's the same as our podcast.
Well, I eat the podcast, share the podcast, love it.
Listen it. Watch it, share it.
Love it as well, yeah. And if you don't, then still pretend you did by clicking the thing. Yeah? Alright. So now, let me just tell you the background behind this thing, yeah, the backstory. I want
to shout out Ahab's, you pussy.
Oh boy, a big does. I was driving and I got a WhatsApp message from my niece, yeah? She's not a youth, and it's not 19, something like that. And she said, hey, guess what creams are now selling? And I was like, firstly, the sentence formation kind of threw me off. It was a bit baffling, but it wasn't as I said it. I was like, what are you talking about? She goes, screenshotted the thing, and it said, Uber Eats or whoever, Deliveroo, you can get the Cheesecake Factory, I was going to say the Cream Cake Factory, the Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes. I was like, what? You're having a bubble, mate. You're pulling me leg in, yeah? So I said, no. I wowed out.
Put your leg on the table down.
And I double checked it. I was on the phone to them, the local branch, Kilburn. I said, big man, I just want to clarify this one thing, please, because I've heard that you lot sell the Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes. Like the ones that you can get in the US, the UAE, anywhere abroad, just not in the UK, because obviously we prefer an Eccles cake or something like that. Scone.
Victoria Sponge.
Victoria Sponge. Who wants a Victoria Sponge? Give me some cheese and cake. I want some cheesecake. But yeah, that's a dead accent. But yeah, so the man said, all right, cool. He goes, actually, say yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Oh, you.
Soz. Yes, we do.
That is
I was
wrong.
like, nah. All right, cool. Boom. So I got a little bit of some detail. I said, all right, how much is a slice? He goes, well, if you're eating in, or if you're collecting from store, it's $6.95, and if you're doing on Uber Eats, it's $8.95. But my maths ain't that bad, innit? Like I know $8.95 is more than $6.95 for the same thing. So I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna come and collect that. I went there and I was like, hold on, this thing's looking meaty. This doesn't look like what we've had before. So I was like, nah, that's a bit mad. I said, boss, are you sure this is the Cheesecake Factory? The same thing that man can get from, I don't know, New York or whatever, because I've only had it in Dubai and somewhere else in the Gulf. What's it called, blood? Jeddah. Yeah? Man's only had it in Dubai and in Jeddah. And I was like, blood, is this really the thing? Because it doesn't look it. This is not what I remember, innit? And then he goes, actually, it's the same company, but the contract that we have is different. So they have to half the size. I was a bit baffled, blood. You get me? I was like, I don't know about that, blood. But
basically, he's saying it's Cheesecake Factory, but it's not Cheesecake Factory.
Basically,
he's saying it's Cheesecake Factory.
It's like, you know,
it's Cheesecake Factory with a K.
Not a C.
Not a C.
Cheesecake. You know, what's that company? What's that thing called? Pizza Express. You go to their pizzeria, and you can get a pizza in it. There. You go to Iceland or whatever, you can get it, but it's not going to be the same thing. Yeah. It's like that, isn't it?
It's going to be a Blugs version.
It's going to be a Blugs version.
Blugs.
Yeah? So the man said, all right, cool. Let's just give it a go anyway. Give me that Blugs version. Blue coat. And he said, all right, cool. So we've got the following. One slice of banana cream. Banoffee, sorry. Banana creme or cream was wavy.
Banana creme with a K.
Not a C. I'm going to finish off your sentences, blood, because you delayed the thing. Yeah, so that was banoffee. We had Danish apple crumble.
With a K.
Crumble.
Not a key. Not a C.
We had chocolate mousse. We had blueberry yum yum. Blueberry yum yum.
Blueberry yum yum? What's blueberry yum yum?
Hmm?
I said it was blueberry muffin.
Yeah, it's blueberry something in it, but it wasn't blueberry yum.
Blueberry something muffin.
If you know what I'm talking about, I say blueberry yum yum. Blueberry yum yum. I can't. Yeah. Okay. So then I said, you know what? I don't want chocolate today. Why does it sound weird, blood? I don't want chocolate today. Let me get I was gonna get the banoffee, but he said it first. So
it's like, weird because I got there. We got there, and I was like, even I didn't want chocolate today, which is weird.
That's mad.
It's the first time in 5 weeks that I'm not gonna have anything without chocolate.
Without chocolate. That's
6
crazy,
weeks deep, and I'm getting something without chocolato.
But then chocolate.
And when we're leaving, I was like, I want chocolate mousse.
He kind of regrets it, yeah.
But it's done now, innit? Exactly. I think I just said Banoffee because he wanted it, and I wanted him to suffer.
Further ado. By the way,
suffer.
Realised I've been pulling it out and going up to the camera and doing this and that, and all shaky hand and that.
For that pic.
Man, just taking pictures of it instead and put them up. Now the reason why I never thought of doing it before is because when we get our order, Tuesday I'm kind of Marvin, innit? I fast up until this point, and I'm just eager to eat the thing. This time I didn't. This time I had McDonald's for breakfast.
Such a gas man.
At lunch.
So listen, that's why he was so patient enough to take 1,000 photos, and all of them are there.
Took a couple photos of there.
So we're just gonna Google them.
But we're going. Oh snap!
Listen, it's falling everywhere.
Beard.
So yeah, beard lid.
So he got banoffee, and I got the Danish apple pie. That's doing a bit of a mad contour.
It looks like it shrunk, bro.
Looking at it, it's dehydrated.
Oh,
it's dehydrated. The thing has reduced its weight by 50%.
It's like Khamzat Chimaev.
It made weight quick.
It's gone down in weight.
It made weight quick. Here's a spoon, brother.
Brown wooden spoon.
Wooden spoon.
Good for the economy.
I never got that, blood. I'm not on.
I put it
environment. But I'm not really on a wooden spoon because now man's gonna get splinters on his tongue.
Do everyone you wanna shut up and eat?
Alright, say no more. No, slow it down, bruv. Can you just make it set the scene, blood? Come on, brother.
Come on.
It's an intimate moment. Treat it as such. You get me? Slow down the ting. Take time.
Danny Dossa. 50 press ups.
Never. Alright, so this one is apple crumble. Danish apple crumble. Chatting wet. This brother's reactions are just hella dramatic. Looks like you're saying grace. Sounds a little bit perverted to me. Blood, what are you doing, blood? nasty.
That is. Oh, he moved.
Yes, that was you're freaking shivering, blood, vibrating and gyrating, blood. Get out of my face, blood. It was some madness. Some slow dance ponies flipping cheesecake.
Oh snap!
Really?
Oh,
You're right
losing
there.
my
Someone
mind.
get him a flipping EpiPen, blood. Go on.
I did. I'm back. That is the best.
Banoffee cheesecake.
This is the
from
best
Creams.
creams chocolate. This is the best banoffee cake I've ever had in cheesecake land. Say that
You're
again.
an idiot, bro.
I forgot the line.
Blood.
Can you put up the lines for us, director?
He said, "No, not today.
No assuming.
Not today, Jefferson."
No, honestly, that is one of the best cheesecake tastes that. I'm so used to chocolate, so everything's gonna taste different. This is so good. Again, it's a bit warm, which I don't like,
It's not warm.
but we always buy it 6 hours before.
That's not warm. G.
It's so good.
Oh my days.
Oh my gosh,
That's banging.
Josh.
This is actually wavy. So I got the Danish apple pie. That's pink.
It does look good.
It's got no resistance. Like, well, the top
Yeah,
layer.
she said it
the
and
crumble-
he's struggling. So all his bites before, he just smashed through it. As soon as he goes, there's no resistance. It took him 10 years to get into it.
Nah, because the crumble at the top, that's what gives you the resistance, innit? But
that's-
the actual
this is no
cheesecake, because
resistance.
it, like he said, it hasn't been refrigerated for the past few hours.
Like 2 hours, 1 hour?
It's wavy.
This is
Just
boom.
like-
This is boom.
Problem is, yeah, I'm a bit of a larger lad, innit? Plus size model and that. And I've taken 2 spoons, and there's only maybe 2 left. I've been to
I've taken
any
4 and
cheesecake
it's
factory.
half.
Okay, I don't know. You just got a smaller mouth than man. If you've been to any cheesecake factory, you know that the cheesecakes are wham-bunctious.
They're huge.
This is not so.
This is a miniature
maybe
cheesecake.
not so. So it's it's like a little, like I said, it's a dehydrated.
But we're
got
grateful.
grape and a
No,
raisin.
honestly, we're grateful we got it because we've been crying for it for time.
Yeah, but they need to get guys.
I swear they were going to open up a cheesecake factory in Piccadilly Circus time ago.
Maybe,
Warm to that.
but they didn't. The maddest thing though with Cheesecake Factory, I don't think I've ever got a negative review from this one here. Yeah. Anytime you go abroad, order the Godiva chocolate cheesecake.
One
If
second.
you are not satisfied,
Sorry, go on.
shout me.
Is it Godiva or Godiva?
I don't know. I call it Godiva because that's what the bread in Jeddah. That's how he said, "Hello, sir. Do you want the Godiva?" So now man just says Godiva. But it is the baddest cheesecake I've ever had to this day.
Yeah.
To this day.
So I was in LA when I was training at the Wild Card with Freddie.
Oh snap, Freddie Rouch.
So when I was with Freddie Roach in the Wild Card last year for camp, this
You
guy,
know the way he repeated it twice, innit? Just to make sure you heard him one of the 2 times.
just
at
so
least.
you guys are aware,
Where
once
was it?
lockdown is all done, I'm going to be on a card.
I'm
Golden Boy card apparently. Oscar's chatting to me about it.
Oscar.
Oscar de la Hoya. But listen, sorry. I was out there and this guy said to me, he messaged me as soon as he saw that I was on Cheesecake Factory. Obviously I was cheating because in camp you're not allowed to eat that kind of stuff, but Freddie didn't know. I'm such a post. And I bought about 5-6 cheesecakes.
No, you tried one. Can you just build up, blood?
I had about 5-6. I don't know what he's talking about. But we were there. I had bare different ones. The second time I went, he popped up. So it wasn't the first time. I had all of them except the Godiva, yeah?
Idiot.
And this guy says to me, Kash,
Don't waste the time.
get the Godiva cheesecake. Don't get anything else. I remember that message like it was yesterday.
That was last year.
And it was last year. And I ordered it. I ate it straight away. And I messaged this guy as soon as I took the first bite. That Godiva cheesecake, and he's not even gassing to you, whoever's watching this, that is the best cheesecake you'll probably ever have. I was always
Genuinely.
the typical Oreo
Oh,
cheesecake,
bro, it's bait. You can taste
fossil
cheese.
fuel, all these cheesecakes. As soon as I had that Godiva, that made me want to become a Godiva. It was so good.
It's so good.
It is, I don't know how to explain it. It's the texture is perfecto.
It's like a mousse, but blood is
It's
rich.
like a mousse. It's like a fat mousse.
Fat mousse.
He's really good. Like if you,
Wavy.
I can't describe it. You have to eat it to know what it tastes. It's just so good.
So I'm gonna plug that thing there.
But yeah, the Godiva cheese,
chocolate
Godiva.
cheesecake. Naazim. But yeah, let's go back to this one here. So I'm going to talk about mine because obviously I'm always way ahead of him. It's done.
Rate the appearance, Baba.
The appearance, blood. It's travelled. It's travelled miles and thousands of miles rather. Do you get me? It's come from wherever it's come from, and it's just about made it. The slice, which should be triangular and pointy, ended up looking like
An arrow.
Like it was like it was just doing that.
It was like the M25.
It was flaccid, blood. It was. Do you know what I mean? It was Borderman.
Why would you do that?
So, it was just like, man can't really rate the appearance more than 5, bruv.
Huh?
The appearance.
No, but this is the problem though. This is where I mean you.
I'm talking about what I see, but even if I received it, it would look the same. What are they gonna do? It's not. You're not in.
It wasn't
the Cheesecake
flaccid when
Factory.
you bought it. It wasn't though. You turned it flaccid.
Is this camera on me?
No, but it's true. You made it. You ruined it.
You reckon?
But you can't judge it. You can't judge it after.
All right. So let's talk about how it looked. Yeah, let's talk about how it looked then. It was clearly apple crumble on the top, some apple inside.
It
the
looked
cheesecake.
good. It looked like the best one. The rest of them just look like average cheesecake, like normal. Look, that looks like a banoffee. It's just cream, yellow, and
Toffee.
do you know what I mean? Toffee-ish. Yours actually looked boom. It looked like a pie. I don't know, man. Why am I talking? I'm not. It's not my opinion.
No, I get you.
Everyone's
Right,
got an opinion. What's that saying? I said it once and I got rejected for a job.
Wow.
I said it in the group interview.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
No, everybody. An opinion's like an arsehole. Everybody's got one, and it stinks. It's a mad thing. I said this in a job interview for MTV 4 or 5 years ago, and I know that's the reason I didn't get the job. But they said I was overqualified.
Overqualified because you're an asshole. Yeah. But yeah, all right, cool. Appearance then, based on what he said. Let's
No.
just keep things
Forget me.
We
Pretend I
have to
walked out
keep
the
a
room.
uniform, bruv. It's not about in the room or out the room.
No,
bruv.
but pretend I didn't change your mind. Go on. It's your opinion, Baba.
Slightly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we're hella loud, bruv, because the mic is picking up bare noise.
Wonder, mate.
Well, no, it's on full.
Wonderful. They're not our
Wonderful,
fans.
Wonderful.
Wonderboy Thompson.
I'm gonna say that actually gets a 7 out of 10.
Wow.
7 out of 10, just for because it's a standard thing. Like even that is half the size of a normal thing. So I already feel like I've been jiddled. You get me? What's that? 8. So what is it? 6.95. Imagine I ordered it to my yard. 8.95, and it's gonna come in this condition. Are you mad? Nah. But did I enjoy every bite? Swear to God, I did.
Can I do my appearance? And then you do the taste and I do this?
Go on then.
Because we do it in uniform? Boss like.
In uniform, you know what? We wearing Feds outfits.
Shut up. 7.
7. So you just.
I don't need to think about it. I already thought about it. 7. 7. I just want to
cool.
copy him.
So both on 7 out of 10 for appearance. I understand that you can't really beat that, but at the same time, not really beat it. I mean, like you can't really do too much to
A
it.
random question. I've never asked you. Can we give it 0.5s?
If you want.
Alright, cool.
It's your flipping, your rating, not mine.
Shall I do
bro.
taste first? No?
Go on then.
8.5.
8.5. Why the 0.5? Why not the 9? Why not the 8?
I don't think it's elite. Elite is 9 and above for me. Yeah? It's not elite level. It's not on that Terence Crawford, Usyk, Lomachenko, Spence level. It's just that tier below, the Furman.
Wow, you put Furman there.
Furman's not elite.
He's a welterweight.
He's a welterweight. He's a Walter. He's a Walter. What's that guy's name? Walter.
Walter White.
Yeah, Walter
Mr.
White. Walter White.
What?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, no, I'm talking about flipping Breaking Bad, bruv.
Yeah, Walter White.
So who's Malcolm in the Middle?
Remember, he's the pop.
Oh, the
Malcolm in
post!
Yeah.
Snap! This guy's levels above, man. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Jack. Unbelievable, Jack!
But yeah, so that was that. So he gave it, what, 8.5? I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah?
7. Taste. 8.5.
Wow. Yeah, appearance 7. For me, I actually like the fact that man can taste a little bit of cinnamon in that. Obviously, it's apple crumble. You better taste that synonyms in there. Synonym rolls better be flying.
Yeah, Canelo roll.
Rolling.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah,
Canelo.
so I'm gonna say 9. You know.
Wow.
I'm gonna say 9.
Is that good? Just
Yeah,
elite.
it's nice. It's nice. It's not elite level for man because I told you
Oh,
I can
yeah,
go
elite's
above
like
10 if it's a
15 and
magazine.
then,
Yeah. So that's nice. So it's nice. 9 out of 10. comfortably because it was nice, bruv. It's just
Nice.
not big enough. You feel me?
Pause.
It's a small little thing. I ain't pausing because we know what we're talking about. Little bad bankroll.
Bankroll. Little.
Allow it.
Darren.
Here we are. So yeah, that's that innit? I'm not happy about the size, but
You do it yourself, bro.
blood, it was not enough. The portion wasn't enough, but it was a nice, lovely cheesecake. Blood, it's you and your filthy.
Listen, bro. You do it yourself, bro. You
Hey,
see, that's a
bro.
bro. So I had to say, bro.
Baba. Baba. Is it Baba?
Is it Baba?
My lip dry, Baba.
Oh, you
Must do Vergil.
I need
Baseline, Baba.
Baseline, Baba. Skin face, Baba.
Yeah.
You want beard, Baba?
Beard.
I do your downstairs.
So yeah. So brother, what's wrong with you, brother?
Baba. I
Baba.
saw that on the Instagram video.
Oh snap! I'm lucky that just
He
never
want to
came
do
from
all. He's like, you want to do all? He's like, what's all including? So American you. And he goes, we do the upstairs, the beard, and we do the downstairs, the shaboos.
Oh,
I was like, bro, what's a shaboos, bro?
2020 is moving mad for me, brother.
I mean, quarantine got to the brother.
Corona time.
Cornetto.
Yeah, so 9 out of 10 because it was nice. It was a very nice cheesecake, just not enough for man. You get me? Try to move to me. I'll move to man.
Why'd you sound
Do you
like
not know that? You're fuck.
Remember?
What?
Last week, was it last week before Joshua? You're like, man, it's a man.
No, that's exactly what that was a good, accurate
It wasn't, it was
impression.
the worst
blood.
impressions.
You're an idiot. Alright, boom. So that's that. That was Creams again. Shout out Creams. Kilburn was the branch that we went to, but we're going to plug the whole... Because they're a franchise. You can't really locate them like that. But yeah, nice. Overall experience?
3,
I'm not going to lie to you, man.
2, 1, 8.
I almost feel like you waited for me to say that.
No, I was
might have just
wallah.
rushed it a bit,
I was
yeah.
gonna be said that. But listen,
Hello, Baba.
Bubba. I always do shout outs. I got to shout out to Big Arc and Squilly.
What's
You
that?
know who you are.
Okay. I don't know who Squilly is, bro, but he sounds like an idiot.
Do you know Big Arc?
No.
Shout out Big Arc and Squillers.
Squilly.
Party at 3.
Squilly.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
Listen, Khamzat. Let's start with
UFC. Where is my belt? My helmet. What was this?
Khamzat. My helmet.
My headphones.
His helmet.
My helmet falling.
His helmet.
Where is my belt?
His helmet.
My belt.
What's spastic?
Man, I
What's
know
that?
these terms,
What's that?
man.
He's a spastic. He's like, my helmet.
Man, you can't.
What a fossil. Guys, if you don't know what
Anyway.
a fossil is,
Fossil fuel.
everyone just comment mouse is a fossil.
Alright. What's the name?
Khamzat Chimaev.
Khamzat Chimaev. Blood.
What did I call him yesterday?
And I don't know, Chimney.
Khamzat.
Yeah, Kazamat.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So this is from Baghdad.
Yeah, exactly. Azam, cousin Azamat.
Cousin Azama.
But yeah, Hamza.
UFC
What
Fight
a
Night
phenom.
17 Phenom.
Yeah.
What did you say?
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Phenom. He's a gnome. God, I don't know, but he's a fee.
Yeah. Fight Night, UFC Fight Night 144.
What?
174.
Man took away 30 fight nights.
A whole month just gone.
He's fucking 10 years gone.
Alright. So that was UFC Fight Night 174. It was.
Remco is fighting.
That one.
144. Vergil. Shout out the coach.
Shout out coach, blood.
I miss you,
You're
coach.
finished, blood. But yeah, that was blood. He fought 10 days ago in a different weight class. This time he was fighting at welterweight. What was the weight before that? Whatever it was. Man's just frozen. He's lagging.
I was
He's
thinking
lagging.
about Remco.
He's buffering.
185.
Wow. Whoa. So yeah,
He
blood,
cut down.
Oh, is it?
He cut
I
down.
thought he went up.
Right, he cut
He
down.
cut down. Wow. Blood. That is incredible stuff. Imagine cutting 10 days after your fight to another to make weight again. Madness. But yeah, so
He
this
went
time
from middleweight to welterweight.
amazing.
the
This time
space of 10
round,
days.
he fought a chap called Reese McKee. Last week, I forget the guy's name, innit? I'm not gonna lie to you. We could find that out. But it was pretty much the same template. Annihilation.
Please correct me if I'm wrong, Mouse.
Yeah.
The guy's only ate 1 strike in 2 fights. Is this correct? Was it 2 strikes?
So in the past fight, in the
first fight he took 1 strike.
He took 1 significant strike.
And in this fight,
and it was literally just a token
0, a big fat 0.
I think it
no 0.
Well, he didn't get a chance to. So he literally just grabbed him straight off the bat
and just battered him.
Took him to his corner. I think notice every
Sick
fight.
One, yes.
He is right next to his corner.
Yes.
He goes as close to him as possible, and the brother's just shouting Chechen to him. Bullshit. And he's just telling him what to do. Fight. And he's just doing it.
Yeah.
The guy is an absolute murderer. Blood, it is crazy. He smidge, but not just smidge like Khabib does. Khabib just constricts you. He doesn't let you do anything, and he kind of just lets you just give up hope, innit? These guys don't give up hope. They want it to end. He's now just grounding, pounding, hammer fist, elbow, as soon as possible, wherever possible. Quarter mount, half mount, 3/4 mount, 1/8 of a mount. Like, he is just weighing you in. First fight, he survived the first round. Just about. It could have been an easy stoppage, to be honest. There wouldn't have been a problem. And in that fight, his opponent landed 1 punch, literally off his back like that. He just went, and that was it. That's all he could do, blood. It was feeble. But he couldn't do much else. What was his name? Forgotten his name. But anyway, if you can pull it out for me, okay, that'd be great. The second fight, bruv, 10 days turnaround. So obviously, UFC history, the quickest fight turnaround ever in UFC history. 10 days, a whole weight class.
That's it, John Phillips.
So Phillips, I think he's Welsh. He's a very
credible name.
He's got a proper heart. He's got a heart. He was taking these bangs and he wasn't even saying like, I don't want it anymore. Keep coming forward. Until ultimately the ref had to put an end to it because it was not safe for him to continue. Second fight, what was it? Was it a DAS? It was a DAS, innit? He got him in a DAS. First round, the guy just couldn't. You just see some tapping.
What are you talking about? His first fight?
No, second.
So yesterday's fight. Sorry, the fight that he fought.
Yeah.
When he beat Reece McKee.
Yeah.
He stopped him.
Was it a stoppage?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't, man.
It was. Stopped him. Ground and pound.
Oh, bruv, that is so ruthless. It was ground and pound. So okay.
You're thinking about the first, maybe. That submission.
It might have been the first.
Whatever it is, he battered him basically.
Yeah. The first one was a submission. I'm quite sure. The first one was a submission.
Forget everything.
The second one
guy
was.
You got to remember.
Relentless.
Yeah? This guy didn't ask for a fight in 10 days. He begged. He said, whilst I'm in Abu Dhabi, get me on another card. He wanted to fight again.
Blood. He said, I'm ready to go in 10 minutes from now. This is after he just won.
People don't understand. He is an absolute. They always say this because the UFC is very. The commentators.
You've got to sell these guys, innit?
Forget the selling. Just in general, compared to boxing. UFC, the commentators, the colleagues, the workers, the guys in and around. I'm talking about anyone who's in and around who works there.
Yeah.
They are all so hype. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, he starched him. He rocked him. He did this. He did that. Oh my God! It's like Jim Ross, bro, and Jerry the King Lawler. They make it so much more than it probably is. But when they say about this guy is a kid. He's an absolute murderer. He's a machine.
He doesn't play games.
The way this guy...
He's laughing in between rounds.
Has both your legs and he's literally pushing you to your demise.
Blood, man was frog jumping.
Yeah.
His leg, well, that's difficult to do, bro.
He's powerful. He's so strong.
He's grabbing you. He's got nowhere to like anchor himself. Except from his feet. And he's
I'm saying jumping. It now. I want to see him versus Kamaru.
Wow.
That is going to be
Too
the
soon,
big... No way. No way.
Don't you think his holes may be exposed?
No way.
His voids might be exposed.
No way.
Alright, you're going to keep saying that.
No way.
His voids might be exposed.
I just want to see it.
More elite fighters.
I don't care about that. I just want to see it.
You just want to see it. I think build up to it because let him go in with us. You know what I mean?
These Chechen guys, they don't play games, bro.
No, they don't. They don't mess about at all. But what I'm saying is you can't take that big a... Well, you can, but...
Bro, he's been fighting years, man.
You run the risk of getting exposed, man, quite quickly.
Half of the division, he's probably fought better than in his own gym back.
Look at Zabit. So he came in, he was just doing a madness. Then as he kind of moved up in level and he started fighting, more elite fighters.
Yeah, people say he got exposed against Calvin Kattar.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Zabit's different to these guys. Zabit throws at weird angles. He's more of a... he's more of a Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah, that's true.
In the boxing terms,
That's true.
he will dominate you. But he'll dominate you in his own
odd
way.
Yeah.
Whereas Khabib, Khamzat, these guys, like constrictors, they will hold you down and they will maul.
But this guy doesn't even. Yeah. See, Khabib seems like he has a little bit more mercy than this guy.
This guy's got no mercy.
He doesn't.
When he got on top of
I'm
Reese,
sure he enjoys violence.
when he got on top of Reese, I felt so bad.
Bruv, it was mad.
Forget Reese. Even his last fight, when he got on top of John Phillips, I was like, bro, Phillips just quit, bro. I felt so bad for him.
Weighed in the end of the first round.
He only
his
hit.
face
Listen,
looked finished.
I think it was with the first 5 or 6 strikes when he was when he was literally on top of him when he mounted him.
Yeah.
He was cut open. He was bruised. He was bleeding.
Yeah.
This guy probably has so much power and strength. It's not normal.
Do you know what he's licking him with?
What?
He's not licking him with the padded part of the glove.
No,
he's licking him with this part of his knuckle here.
Mm.
Literally, again, the commentators did mention it, but it was like a bang like this. It was almost a slap. But he wants to inflict pain. This is what I'm saying. There's the difference between fighting to win and compete and
But this
win,
is what I was saying to you.
and fighting to hurt a guy.
Don't you think you said about the step up in levels? Yeah, forget Zabit for a second because again he's different style to these guys. But don't you think in Dagestan, in Russia, in Chechnya, and these areas that these guys have grown up in, they probably, if you compare half of the UFC division, compared to half the guys they probably fight in the gym, they're probably better than half the guys in the UFC.
Absolutely, it's just a different environment.
I don't think it'll be a big jump for him.
No, but
He's a confident, brash. Like it's weird seeing these Chechen guys.
it is.
It's
like
weird
this.
seeing something.
Usually they're more, like you said, they're more humble,
Quiet.
This guy he's so sure of himself. He's so sure of his
But
skill
that's what
set
I
and
like.
his ability. No, of course.
I love that because it's gonna get him big fights.
I respect that.
He's
But
gonna probably, if he carries on, he'll probably be a bigger star than Khabib, which is big boots to
the
fill.
thing is,
Especially if Khabib's only got 2 fights left.
Habib got there. Oh yeah, that's one thing that Ali Abdulaziz said, didn't it? But Khabib really only got there coming up to the McGregor fight, and he didn't get that stardom that he's got just because of his ability. You understand?
Well, he got it because of his humbleness.
Because of the situation. No, but it's not even because of his humility. It's because of the situation and because of his reaction to, the build up and his calm manner. People were attracted to his calm manner.
But exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Why Khamzat will be different.
Yeah, Hamza's going to be different.
He's going to get his
That's what
own.
I'm saying.
He's going to build
if
it.
he gets to that level that
he's
Khabib's
not going to
at,
have to fight Conor.
He doesn't need that. He's already got that status by taking on 2 challenges, 2 fights in 10 days, creating history or making history.
Look like a fisherman.
Making history. You do though.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Where's your bait? I got my bait in my pocket. You eating your worms? Yeah. So I don't think he actually needs to work as hard, or he doesn't need a catalyst like Khabib needed, didn't it? That's the difference, and I think that's going to be like
Dan Hooker said,
already.
open mouths don't get fed.
That's exactly. I don't know.
Open mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get fed. And it's so true.
It's true.
Fed.
So he opened his mouth, and he's being fed.
You get it? And that's what Dana loves. Dana loves that. I love that.
And he's I mean, obviously someone called him Habib 3.0 because this is just a new. It is like Habib was injected with like savagery DNA, just savage DNA, and it's just like
Send location.
come for blood. I mean, send location. That's a calm threat. Anywhere, New York,
I want to smash everybody.
Ireland, smash this guy. I know you don't like this, but he's straight up saying, I will take on anyone. He called out. I'll tell you who he called out just now. Cerrone. He called out Cerrone because it's a big name. He'll weigh in Cerrone.
Let's kill him.
He will weigh in Cerrone now.
Destroy him.
And he's just coming in with so much vim that it's like blood. People don't want it. Dan Felder made a joke. Did you see what he did?
Who?
They were talking about
Paul
after. Sorry, Paul Felder. And I said, who was it? Dan Felder. Dan Hooker. Like.
Yeah.
Paul Felder was like, they were talking about it, saying, if you get a text from Dana White now, saying, do you want to fight Khamzat? You know bare people are going to be rejecting it. And then they're all like laughing, like, I don't want to get that text message. And he's like, oh, hold on a minute. Oh, it's Dana White. Do you want to fight Khamzat? No, delete. Ha ha ha. Like he blatantly, no one's on it. And he knows, they know no one's on it.
In the post-fight press conference, they mentioned it to Darren Till.
Swear down.
Yeah, they said to Darren, "Did you watch Hamzat?" I think it was a Russian reporter said, Did you watch Hamzat's performance?" Bloody, no, Robert Whittaker. Sorry, excuse me. They said it to Whittaker, and Whittaker was making jokes. He's like, "But he's fighting in 2 divisions. Why can't he fight welterweight first?"
Wow.
And then they're like, "Yeah, but he wants to be a double weight champion." He goes, "Well, let him win a welterweight title first." And he starts laughing, and he's like, "No, he's not in it." He's like, "I'm not in it." He's like,
Serious?
"He's just savage." He's basically saying, it was funny. Watch the segment. It's jokes because he's clearly saying, "Bro, bun this guy for a couple of years. I'm not on this guy."
Here, did you get a chance to see Khamzat Chimaev, who fought twice in 2 UFC events within just 10 days? He competed at both at welterweight and middleweight division. And what's your impression of him?
That dude's unreal. He just destroyed his opponents twice in 2 weeks. Like, got to give it to him. That guy's a savage. And his dedication to just staying on weight and then fighting someone bigger and then going down the welterweight to fight someone, got to give it to him. They don't make him like that anymore.
So would you be open to face him?
He's a welterweight. I hope he stays there.
He said he wanted to be a champion in 2 weight classes.
Oh, well. Maybe he'll do welterweight first.
I quite respect it when
You
a
know
fighter
someone's
blatantly
hard.
says,
You know someone's wavy.
"I'm not really on it."
Yeah.
You know when they pretend they're on it and they start ducking and diving? No ratings for that.
No,
Like,
Whittaker, don't
Bellew.
get twisted. Whittaker will fight him.
Yeah,
Whittaker's
yeah.
not the type.
Exactly,
He fought
but
Romero
he
twice.
wouldn't want to though, innit?
He
Like,
fought Romero twice.
yeah, it's not his ideal match.
But it's for now it's unnecessary.
Like Bellew, just after he retired, yeah, he was talking about when he met Deontay Wilder, and he's like, "Mate, his arms were so long they just wrapped around me, and I realised, like, I was like, I don't want it with him, man. No,
Yeah.
I couldn't fight him. No." So he blatantly said he's just not on it,
Yeah.
and he would have ducked it. Obviously, he just moved up to heavyweight anyway. He wouldn't be ready for that level, but. It's just like to admit that you can't take him on. It's a bit, but at the same time you have to respect that because you know your limits.
He's gonna
innit?
weigh you in, bro.
But yeah, man, that guy is here to take over.
Do you know what fight I want to talk about?
No, what's that?
Really upset me. You know what it was.
I don't know which one.
Gus.
Gustafsson.
Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson versus Fabricio.
Fabricio Werdum.
Fabricio Werdum.
Yeah, that was
Werdum,
upsetting,
bro.
and he turned from the Mauler to
Mould.
the Maldives.
Maldives.
It was a shame.
Darth Maul. It was too quick to make a judgment on Alex in the heavyweight
Exactly.
division.
Is he ready for the heavyweight division? We still are not decided.
Yes.
We can't answer that question.
I don't see him going back down to light heavy.
He doesn't belong there.
He doesn't. He's had the title shot 3 times, lost all 3, even though they were very close fights. You know, he's lost to DC, lost to John.
Okay.
You know, he'd probably beat a few guys down there, but
Yeah.
he should stay up at heavyweight. I don't think he's done by all means. I think he just ran into a very good, hungry and
Very
motivated.
game Werdum, yeah.
Yeah, he ran into a game Werdum who came to prove a point basically. His last fight against Olenek was terrible. He performed very bad,
Yeah, that's
but
what a lot
partly
of people
because he
had.
was overweight and out of shape. Weighed in about 260 in
It's
that
not getting
fight.
personal, man. I'm right here.
Listen, let me talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut your mouth now, you like.
Wow.
Sorry.
Bro,
Sorry.
wait until the camera's off you, bro. Man, I uppercut you, bro. Give you
Baba,
that Joe Joyce body shot.
That's slow,
Switch
but
you off.
so hard.
I'm going to put you to sleep.
I'm gonna put you to sleep.
I'll put that up now because obviously. Anyway.
Who am I? Yeah, it's a devastating performance.
Yeah, I'm quite proud of my juggernaut performance.
No,
So-
I'm Dubois.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a devastating performance. I just can't wait to fight him. Sell the fight, you.
They need media training.
They don't need media training. They need new brains.
Allow it, man.
He needs a brain, and he needs a brain.
It's not that.
Joyce
they
isn't
just-
even that bad.
No,
Joyce is just
very
like
awkward.
that. But
They're very
just,
awkward.
yeah, they're not
the way they are.
camera people.
I would love to have them on a show innit, one day. Just,
Of course.
line up, rude boy, man.
I love
Come
them.
on,
The boss
big
is
man.
savage, and Joyce is
Two boys.
Two boys.
But yeah,
But
man.
listen,
Where were
back
we?
to Gustafsson
Yeah.
and Gustafsson and Werdum. Yeah, just Werdum submitted him. Werdum. I mean,
Was that an arm? That was an armbar, isn't it?
yeah, he had him in an armbar and he was gonna snap that
He
arm.
could have. Yeah, he could have.
He was in there. They were. Werdum was jostling for that position
Yeah.
for a good 30-40 seconds, waiting, trying to, because Gus had his hands
Yeah, he was
tight,
trapped,
closed
he was
in,
trapped.
and he's just trying to rip it open. As soon as he landed a few hammer fists to the head. Boom, boom. The grip loosened up. Boom, snapped the arm, and then it was literally almost over. And he tapped, and it was over. So yeah, Gus looked sharp though on his feet. Don't get twisted.
Yeah.
Like someone said, I think it was you or me. I can't remember who said it.
Man said you or me.
One of us said it.
Rightly so.
If he can display 80% of that footwork, maybe it was Ariel Hawani. Before I get caught online for lying. I just can't remember who said it. I heard it. If he displays 80% of that footwork he displayed at light heavyweight, he will not only have the greatest footwork in the current heavyweight division, but he will have the greatest footwork of all time.
Wow.
Because he is a mover, he is a dancer, he is a boxer, he can box. And you saw it, he was bouncing, he was moving well.
Yeah.
But as soon as that takedown came in, again, his takedown defense has been shaky recently. Obviously, he's done it against DC, held up well against John in the first fight, blah, 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 blah. But, Werdum, congratulations. 45 years old and still going strong.
Yeah.
And still going. Is he going for another title? We don't know. Is he going to retire? We don't know. But if he does retire, he's going to retire not on top, but
on a win, though,
on a
innit?
win.
That's a good way to
And it's a
end it.
very good win. It's against a very dangerous, because a lot of people had Gus having being a big problem in the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
I still see him being a problem, especially with his stand-up ability. Because the top guys, especially for example after DC and Stipe, DC's probably going to retire.
Yeah.
So that's one guy who would have, it'd be a good rematch at heavyweight, but he wouldn't have to focus on that ground game. Stipe again, I think Stipe will probably try and take him down actually. But again, Stipe's towards the tail end of his career as well, I think. So then he's got the likes of Ngannou up there, who's probably next in title contention. But Gus has got a long way to go, man.
He does.
He needs to win a couple fights and he's going to be... But I'd like to see him in against Alistair Overeem next.
Wow.
Stage that somewhere in Europe.
Overeem's a big guy,
Sweden and Holland.
Overeem's a big guy, man. That's mad. His face. I don't even know if he's ever going to heal up like that.
But Gus is huge.
Yes.
Gus is 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", weighed in about 240.
In height. The weight
You
is
don't
relative
have
to
to
his
be
height. Obviously,
wham, though.
but I'm saying, what's his name is visibly a monster. Do you know what I mean? It's like Skinny Boy's hiding.
Skinny Boy's
Show up, Skinny Boy, let's fight, I'm ready.
He's going to get weighed in by my boy,
You reckon?
Israel Adesanya.
You reckon?
He's going to weigh in Paulo Costa.
Wow.
And I'll weigh in Paulo. Remember though, guys, Mark will tell you here first, how long ago did I mention Paulo Costa to you?
Time ago. I don't know when, but I know
This
it
is
was a
before he was
long
even in
time ago.
UFC.
Yeah.
Bohachina. I knew about Paulo. I'm not trying to claim credit or something like that. Oh, he's my fighter. I signed him years ago and he left me. Yeah, he left me and he's now with...
You salty.
But it's not even... I'm not even disrespecting Paulo because he's an absolute animal.
Nah, he's... To be honest, I'm a fan of my man and it will be a good fight. Skinny Boy's hiding. Show up, Skinny Boy, let's fight. I'm ready.
Paulo's funny on Instagram, bro.
He
See
is
that
a
picture he
joker.
put of Skinny Adesanya? He's got him and Adesanya's body. So his face is Adesanya's body.
Wow.
He's so funny. He's like, look, I'm Skinny Boy now. Something like that. It's too funny, bro.
sick.
It's too funny. But yeah, it's going to be a good scrap.
It's good.
That's a good fight.
Yeah.
But just Adesanya's the guy.
Nah, he is, blood. This is why I want to see this
He's
fight.
real.
Looking forward to it.
He's a real. But Remco doesn't agree with us, Coach.
Nah.
Coach said he's good, but he's not great.
Yeah. Well, we'll see it. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
These are the kind of fights that kind of show you. When you're
We're definitely going to have to ask Coach about Overeem and Gustafsson. What you think?
Hold on, you moved on. Oh no, we didn't move on too early. Sorry, we're on now. Shogun.
Shogun Hua versus Nogueira for the third time, bro. These are moving like Pacquiao and Marquez.
I can't wait for the 7th.
Who?
The 7th matchup
Between
Nogueira and Shogun.
Oh, blood! They're gonna be about 100 years old, bro. Nogueira's 45 and Shogun is.
They have a
38?
combined age
Can you
of
check?
2034.
Let's double check. I don't want to disrespect Shogun.
Who? Oh, Shogun, yeah.
Shogun Hua.
Shogun Hua.
I said he's 38.
Let's check now. Alright, Shogun.
Yes.
38 years!
Thank you.
Fabricio
And
Werdum, 42
Nogueira
years.
is 45. Can you believe
Where
that?
is it? I don't see Nogueira here, but anyway, yeah.
Antonio. Type in Antonio or Nogueira. But he's 45.
Oh,
But yeah,
I believe you.
I was surprised when I saw this being the co-main event.
Yes.
Very
It
shocked.
is a very
I thought Gus would take that
weird
with
one.
Werdum. However, it was a legend's farewell. Nogueira called quits on his career after being defeated by Shogun via unanimous decision. 3 rounds. They went to war. It was a very entertaining fight. Like I was shocked at how entertaining it. I thought it would be very heavily contested on the ground.
Yeah.
Whereas they actually stood majority of the fight and traded. But they've got 45 and 30-year-old chins, which means they've got amazing chins. This doesn't make sense. At that age, you'd think that the chins would decline.
Their chins age like a fine wine.
It's either their chins are made of granite, so they're Golovkin chins,
Or they just got calcium.
or they've got
deposits.
Mayweather's hands.
Wow, snap!
So they're brittle fingers.
So
That
it's
Connor
either like
says.
small little
Brittle hands, brittle fingers. Brittle. I was turned Scottish.
Yeah. Brittle fingers.
Scotland. Brittle.
But yeah.
Trans Kate Willie.
That was a good fight though. That was, like you said, it was a good farewell. It was a good farewell fight.
I did feel sorry for Nogueira, but
Nogueira.
it was. I don't think he did enough to win the fight.
Yeah.
But again, it was a very good fight, close fight, and they had some moments each, which I was like, damn, you rocked him, but they just kept going, and showed huge heart, obviously, but they showed great gas in their tank. If that makes sense. For someone that age, you usually don't go that they went hard for 3 rounds.
Yeah, I wonder if USADA tested them beforehand. I'm just saying, innit? Maybe just let him do their thing.
But yeah, Nogueira said he's going to retire. And yeah, we bid farewell to a legend in MMA. Thank you, sir. You did yourselves, your family, your camp, your country proud, Mr. Nogueira, and we hope to see you in the ring again soon. Not.
What? I like
just, yeah.
What is you talking
Rest
about?
up, train these new fighters. But if you do return, do know we'll be here. But yeah, it ended 3-0 in the trilogy.
Yeah, there's no point in going any further.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter how close it is each time. If you're not getting a win, stay calm, big man. Just relax. It's not
Big
for you.
man.
But yeah, that was that. And then obviously the main event.
The main event of the evening.
Which was the
12
much
rounds of
anticipated-
boxing for the
It wasn't.
WBA. WBO, WBC, IBF Ring Magazine.
Wow.
Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. Standing at 6'9" tall. The great
Blood.
Charlie. Who?
The great. He's a wrestler, isn't it?
Carly. But he's 7'3".
What?
Something like that.
7'3".
Something like that.
Is he like? Is his hands
Mad.
and the head big?
His hands are humongous.
So he's a giant. He's an actual.
He's an
like,
actual
Andre
giant.
the Giant.
Great Carly, you put him up now.
Like them ones
I
there.
remember he squeezed Rey Mysterio's head.
That guy's tiny.
Yeah.
He's a
He
little
squeezed Rey
Mexican.
Mysterio's head. So basically...
Is he actually Mexican? Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Alright, carry on.
Yeah. That's a weird question.
I'm just wondering if he's actually
Again, he asks
Because they do that in
questions he knows the
Latin
answers to.
Why do I know the answer to
Because
that?
you're a wrestling fan. You watch WWE every day.
No.
Listen,
Stop it.
they had this whole thing where when Great Khali was new to WWE when he was on SmackDown, he used to like squeeze watermelons and stuff with his bare hands and pop them. Or basketballs or whatever it was. He popped a basketball with his bare hands.
Wow.
It was probably the flattest basketball ever.
Not flat, it was just a balloon, bro.
It was a punch.
It was a balloon. The basketball was a balloon. My foot is a balloon.
My head was a balloon. It still is a balloon. Paul's like, and he put Rey Mysterio's head in his hands, squeezed
popped it.
it. No, but listen, I actually thought it was gonna pop. It's mad. I don't know if it. You know, some things are real and some things are obviously staged and fake.
Yes.
I don't know what if this was real or not. I still don't know to this day, and I've tried to research it. But Rey Mysterio's mouth started frothing with blood. It was making me sick.
Days.
It was like because he was squeezing it so tight.
That sounds nasty.
You know, like I don't know what it was, but his blood was coming out of his mouth onto his
His
chest.
mouth was bleeding.
But like, I don't know if
It's
how.
probably like a little sachet of ketchup or something.
No,
in
they
there,
usually have
what I mean? Yeah,
capsules.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Two things in it.
Like,
Back in the day.
Giving me hay fever.
Sorry, he's giving him hay fever. The aircon gives hay fever. People stay away
It
from
is, bro,
aircon.
it's attacking, man.
Back in the day, the referees used to slide across blades.
What?
You don't know that? So basically, you know when someone got hit with a steel chair, the ref would come in and be like, "Are you okay?" You know when the ref
And
would
he'll
go
cut 'em
close, literally open his hand
You're
like that,
chatting wet.
slide the blade in,
So a
and
man can
the
cut
guy would be
himself.
like this. This was back in the day when they used to have actual blood contracts.
Did they not just
You
think
have
of
to have a
like...
contract. Certain fighters, wrestlers, had contracts which they'd sign. Not every wrestler did it because most were pussies. Only the elite, like the Triple H's, the Jerichos, the big guys, did it. Obviously, they get paid a little more as well. But you have a part of the contract which you sign, which allows you to cut yourself open.
Not allows you, it requires you to.
Well, no, yeah, you can do that.
Oh, so
you have to sign to be able to do it.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying you sign to say that you will do it. Is it? Is that a question?
You sign to say you will do it.
Do they make you sign a contract that say if you sign this thing, blood G, you're gonna have to cut yourself on camera?
No, it's just you're consenting to do it.
But
Like, you're
why
happy
would
to
I?
do it.
Why am I happy to do that though?
Because
Like, I don't mind doing it.
You're doing it for the game.
Wow.
And the other guys used to get capsules. So this was,
So
I would
just
probably
give
do
man a
that.
capsule instead,
But obviously it
blood.
gives them more realistic. Like Ric Flair was very known for not using capsules. Ric Flair used to slit his head open. But this is the difference though. This is why you become a legend in that game. When people think of Ric Flair, they think of the craziest
No,
guy.
but that's the thing. They probably
Mick Foley, for example.
Yeah, he did or he didn't.
He did everything for real. He used to get. You remember when he got thrown off the Hell in a Cell by Undertaker?
I don't remember when
30
he
foot in
got
the
thrown
air.
off a head in a cell by
You
the
don't know this?
Undertaker. No, I don't.
One of the. Oh, you're such
I don't
freak,
watch. I've
bro.
never watched it,
I
bro.
don't care, man.
You know what? Growing up, man didn't even have that channel that Cartoon Network used to change into.
No one did.
Do you remember
I didn't
that?
have the channels on
TNT.
VHS, bro.
VHS, you think man could afford to buy them things? You're mad or what? Like, me
mad
was
or
broke.
what?
Like, my parents gave me 20p and said, give me back the change after you get your fruit salad, little sweets, blackjacks. Alright, so, let's keep going.
Yeah, sorry. And yeah, they used to do capsules and blades.
Hold on, blood. We were talking about the main event of UFC, then we somehow moved on to boxing, then we ended up in wrestling. Blood, you're not serious, bro. Your mind is insane.
Insanity. Sean, what's his name? Sean P?
Something like that.
Sean T. Sean T.
Sean T. Chantel.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
innit?
know.
The guy
Can
from-
you feel your body
Yeah,
changing?
yeah. He looks about 7,000 years old
Mad,
now.
you, bro. Yeah,
He was
he's
doing
got
that when I was
loads
like 1.
of- Alright, so
Good.
we are discussing Whittaker, Robert Whittaker versus Darren Till. I was going to say Daniel Till, but my names are mad.
The main
Darren
event.
Till, the main event, 174. That was a phenomenal fight. Or was it not?
Darren Till, Robert Whittaker. And yeah, after a back and forth chess match,
5-rounder.
5 rounds, Darren Till lost. So Robert Whittaker took the
win.
close unanimous decision.
Very close.
48-47 on all 3 judges' scorecards, meaning 3-2 in rounds. Again, it's
Arguable. You look at the like the fans, what's it called, scorecards.
Yes, correct. Yeah, a lot of people
was
had it.
50-50.
A lot of people had it 50-50.
Maybe
And yeah, it was
2
a
or
close
3 more
fight.
people
Don't-
gave it
I
to
will not disagree
fight.
if it went either way. Before the fight, I had Till winning. Watching the fight, I had Whittaker taking it. I think
Yeah.
at the time I was getting frustrated and I was saying Darren Till looks gun shy. But again, we appreciate the sweet science. We appreciate chess matches. We
Absolutely,
used to love
absolutely.
watching Floyd fight. People say it's boring, but
No,
it's
no,
effective,
it's not,
and he gets the job done. And yesterday was literally 2 Floyds. It was Floyd
Imagine
fighting a Floyd.
Imagine that, but like low level Floyd, didn't it?
Of course, but for them it was
Floyd in a drunken
it was a
state.
chess match. It was
Yes.
it was someone waiting for the other guy to
They
make
said
a
it.
mistake.
He said it. It was stressful
was
because
the
we're both
most
waiting
stressful
for each
fight
other
he's
to
ever had,
advance.
yeah.
Yeah. We're both waiting for somebody to initiate the attack. Neither of us are doing it. And when we did, we throw absolute bombs. We're trying to take his head off.
They're smart. They sold it as a barn burner. Like they were gonna
It
go out
wasn't.
and
It
war.
was a proper chess match.
But again, and people need to remember this: when someone's come off a devastating loss in their last fight, which was Whittaker, hasn't fought since that fight. It doesn't even change you. You don't want to take unnecessary risk in your fight back.
That's where it changes you.
No, but I'm saying like
Yeah, no, I understand.
Not
I understand.
like
I was a bit vague, innit?
yeah, exactly. But no,
Yeah.
you got the gist. You said it correctly. And that's what he did. He came in and he said it. He's like, I got excited first round.
Yes.
And he got clipped.
Yes.
Flashback straight away. And
Yes.
damn, it's happening
Short,
again. It's
sharp
happening
elbow.
again. It's happening again. Focus. And what did he do? He said, I changed the game plan. I had to make adjustments on the flip. Go with it. And what did he do? He decided to slow it down a little bit. Don't rush in with the bursts. Because
Yes.
slowly, Till would have eventually caught him rushing in.
Yeah.
because Till's a good counter puncher and good at timing. When you've got striking like that, long limbs, long arm, catch you with an uppercut on your way in, hook when you're on your way in. That's what Adesanya did. He was catching Whittaker coming in, going nuts.
Yeah.
And Darren ended up taking that. Darren didn't end up taking that. They ended up, it was, again, some people said it was a boring fight.
I don't think it was
you
boring.
have to appreciate that. You have to understand that not every fight is going to be a Costa Romero. Not every fight is going to be a war. You're not going to get Hagler Hands. You're not going to get Gatti Ward.
But you know what I don't like, yeah? And I know he's saying it after the fight and after the fact. Till still made a bit of an excuse, and I'm like,
what, his knee?
Yeah, it may well be the case, but many a time there's been a fighter that's had an injury and not said a word about it. And for me, those are the people
but he didn't. It wasn't like he said I got injured before the fight. He said he did it to me during the fight. He said he kicked me. The way he said it, I understand what he's saying because I'm the same. You lose a fight, don't even mention it. Bruv, he beat me.
You know what? I don't like to sit here a lot, and I'm not that type of guy. Excuses, but. I have to give credit to Rob in the second round. He knee stamped me, like I did to Stephen Thompson. They should be illegal now, and it just blew me knee. My knee just went under me, crashed, and I couldn't. That was it then for the whole fight. I just had to stay static and sort of just fight on it. I hit the pain. He didn't. I don't think he recognised, but. I was still in there. I'm not trying to sit here and say, "Oh, my knee gone," whatever. Maybe it just stopped me bouncing a bit.
But he didn't. It wasn't in the sense that.
No, but it's one of them ones where
slightly trying to take away.
I wouldn't want if it weren't for my knee. Blood, I would have been pro. I would have been playing for Juve if it weren't for my knees.
Yeah,
I got 2 knees made out of mashed potato, bro.
I hear what you're saying.
That's how it sounds to me. That's how it sounds to me. Do you understand? Don't blame it on your knee or your elbow, your little finger. With your shack little toe. Do you get me? But I understand what you're saying, but just don't say it.
But I guess it was in his defence, it's him saying
I would have won if it weren't for my knee.
No, listen. Fat Mouse, listen. People were asking him why you're not throwing as many punches and why you're not bouncing on your feet as much as you usually do. So it's him basically saying the guy jagged my knee up. I couldn't. Fair play to him, he done it, he smashed it, boom. Do you get me? Zema.
Yeah.
Where do they go from here? That division is on fire. Excuse my French.
Madness.
You got Jack Hermansson who just beat Garen Till.
Kelvin
Gastelum. Gary Lineker. You've got Jared Cannonier coming back from injury, who is the dark horse. This guy's a animal.
Oh, he said, "Pardon my French."
And I did it again. This guy's a beast. Everybody doesn't know Jared Cannonier. Search this animal up. Yeah. He is a tank. He's the one who beat Jack Hermansson when Jack Hermansson was on a run. So yeah, I think we're going to have to go with Till Hermansson next. Whittaker and Cannonier. And Paulo and Israel.
Why Till and Hermansson? Why one of us lose?
Because Cannonier was next in line.
Okay.
Cannonier
Back in order.
1 second, brother.
Yeah.
You finish, Baba.
Shut up, Baba.
Cannonier was actually the #1 contender.
Mm-hmm.
He got injured and then Paulo stepped in.
Wow,
Does that make sense? And they started selling.
Yeah,
Obviously,
okay.
Cannonier is not as
it's not the name.
Yeah, he's not the name, but he's just that guy who's gone up the rankings and he's scary.
And the brother. Yeah.
So Cannonier and Whittaker, because Cannonier and Whittaker was meant to happen before as well, time ago I think.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. Which is a very dangerous fight.
Yeah.
Huge risk for Whittaker.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cannonier don't play no games. This guy comes to kill. And then obviously Till and Hermansson's a good fight. But again, I think if Till gets taken down, it's game over. Because Hermansson's beast on the ground.
Well,
So let's see what happens. If we're going to give it a little breakdown, I got Israel beating Paulo, I got Cannonier beating Whittaker, and I got Hermansson beating Till. But I also got Till beating Hermansson, Whittaker beating Cannonier,
You
and
just
I
got anyone beating
Costa
everyone.
beating Israel, but Costa Zoo. Douglas
Nah,
Costa.
I do like Costa. I do like him in that fight, but I just do see. I see the threat that Izzy brings and he poses.
Elite
just,
mindset. It's not only the physical.
I obey him.
Yeah.
I obey him.
I
don't speak.
I'm ready to die, blood.
My scorecards. All I need is one round. I kept on saying in my native tongue of Yoruba, Ayabiekun, because I got a tattoo of Nigeria with a lion inside of my chest. And that's heart of a lion. Ayabiakun. Ayabiakun. I was willing to die. We've lost teammates to this game.
He said, I'm ready. He looked at Kelvin
ready to die.
in the 5th round.
I'm ready to die for this.
I'm ready to die for this.
Yeah, what?
I'm ready to die for this.
I'm ready to die for this, mate.
I'm ready to die for this, mate. Dragon Ball Z, Goku.
What?
Come here,
But yeah.
Get it gun. Masenko Han.
If I hate you, I wonder what people watching you
hate me. But subscribe.
It's like pay to watch.
Pay to watch. Mayweather lose.
What?
Pulse high.
But yeah, so that concludes the UFC.
Right.
So let's swiftly move on to the boxing.
To the busking.
Busking.
Friday night was Vergil Ortiz's return to the ring.
Oh, Vergil.
This guy is a tank, a monster, an animal. I posted it. Check out Instagram posts on Vergil. I'd seen highlights of this guy and I'd seen him fight a few times before, but here and there I didn't really pay attention to him. But now I am paying full attention.
And he's a gentleman.
He's a savage.
He
plays the guitar. He sings the songs on the guitar.
When he turned his opponent and he completely had his back, like he was standing behind him.
He didn't touch
purely
him.
because of an angle he made. He did not touch him. He dropped his hands for that split second. Ref didn't say a word. My man turned around, got ready to attack.
Do you know what it is?
Pat, 2-piece.
Because he knows he's that good and he will batter you anyway. He doesn't need to take shots from behind. He will just smash you up from in front. Literally.
Yeah.
He is a problem. He is a huge problem. He's 22, 23 years old. Vergil Ortiz trains with Robert Garcia, by the way, but who wasn't in the corner for this fight. The corner was being manned by his dad, Vergil Ortiz Senior.
Yeah.
A lot of seniors and juniors in the Hispanic community. Senor.
Yeah,
and this guy's an absolute beast. Domination, stopped a very game and hungry Samuel Vargas. Same Samuel Vargas that's been in the ring with Errol Spence Jr., Danny Garcia, Luis Colazo, Amir Khan.
Wow.
He's fought big names.
You name them.
Big names.
He's fought them and not succeeded.
And now he was in against Vergil Ortiz and got stopped. But Vergil is on the up and he's hungry. He said he's ready for Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. He's ready for the elite names. And by seeing him and being so raw, the guy throws at good angles. Balance is perfect. He hits with bad intentions. And he controls his tank really well. You know, there's some fighters that go all out and they look spent after a few rounds.
Yes.
This guy throws
he maintains that.
a lot of combinations. He doesn't he doesn't pot shot.
Yeah.
He likes to throw in combos, but he can hit 1-2 and he's out. But he likes to hurt you, so he's going bam, 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 bam,
He does, man.
bam, bam.
And his flow is not predictable.
Ortiz Jr., a 7-time national amateur champion, won gold at the 2013 Junior Olympics. And he's firing away now. Vargas stumbles backwards. Here comes the pain.
You understand? He's in and out, in again, in again.
Again,
out.
it's that Robert Garcia style. He reminds me of Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
In that sense where Mikey's so well rounded. He's got everything. Mikey can hit hard. He's got pop. He's quick. Great footwork. Good head movement. Everything about him ticks a box. Is it too soon for him to fight the elite? So the elite, I don't know. But I could see him going in against Danny Garcia and beating Danny Garcia.
Wow.
It's a very good stylistic matchup.
Yeah.
For him. Yeah. And then
also
on BT Sport, at the BT Sport studios, we had Joyce return to the ring. Joe Joyce returned to the ring against Michael Wallisch.
Yes, the German.
Big friendly German, BFG.
Big friendly German. Was he friendly? Nah, he said he was
That's
here to
Per Mertesacker, big friendly German.
He was there to upset. He was talking about going through Joe Joyce.
He come hungry. He come correct.
Fury. He did. Yeah. He came game, came correct. Did all the right things. Did all the right things. He hurt Joe Joyce at the beginning. Actually, he rocked him first round, and I was like, ooh, this might get interesting. But ultimately, it was just Joe Joyce warming up. Second round and third round turned into juggernaut mode, as he put it, and he just kept going. He's very interesting to watch, and I remember the tweet or someone's comment on Instagram was, although he's got the speed, Of an iceberg, was it?
Glacier.
Of a glacier.
I'm still watching fight.
It's still entertaining to watch him fight. And I agree. He's entertaining to watch because he's a very good. Stylistically, he's a good boxer. Clinically, he's a.
Can I say what he reminds me of? He's a modern day gladiator.
Wow, he's a modern day.
Do you know them guys? They're big, powerful, slow. They are
Slow, but he's tactical. He does know what he's doing. He's got a decent
Listen,
IQ.
you don't win an Olympic gold medal for no reason.
Was it
Sorry, gold. Is it gold? It is gold, no? Is it bronze?
I think it's bronze.
It is
Similar
bronze.
colour, but
Sorry.
it's not the same level.
Sorry. You don't. I was gonna say Olympic medal, but gold came out.
Yeah, it comes out naturally and it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, you just think everyone's a gold medalist, but they're not. They're not good enough.
You can't all get
Joyce,
defeats the purpose.
Joe Jonas.
Yes.
You talk while I should just double
Yeah, so he's entertaining to watch. He is, but it's very slow. I almost want to speed it up. I'm like, Brad, just fast forward. Let's just see that punch land a little bit faster because
It wasn't even
He had so
bronze.
much
It wasn't bronze or gold.
was it silver?
Silver.
Silver.
It was in the middle.
Right in the middle. Bit of
Sorry, he
confidence
won the gold at the European Games and Commonwealth
Yeah,
Games. That's
yeah.
where I was getting mixed up.
there.
I
Okay,
watched
so
this guy
silver
a lot.
medalist.
But again, you know what I mean? He's beat Bryant Jennings, he's beat Alexander Ustinov, he's beat Bermain Stavern.
Bad.
He's
Crazy.
got decent, for only being 11-0,
Yeah.
he's got good names on his record.
Mhm.
And
How
I
old
hope
is he?
all the best for him. He's 33 now, brother.
Baba. 33, Baba. The old man, Baba.
But he started late. He
Yeah,
turned
he
late.
did.
He turned pro late. He's 34, sorry.
34.
He's turning 35 in September. So he's turning...
65 next year.
Yeah, but he
Crikey.
turned pro really late, so...
Yeah.
They're trying to push him on. He's got to get a move
He
on
does
anyway.
exactly. He needs to get a move on. obviously he's-
But they're feeding him to the young wolf.
To the young,
Hungry
hungry wolf. Rawr.
Daniel
Dubois.
Dynamite
Danny.
Dubois.
Dubois.
Triple D.
But
That's what
obviously
it's called.
he's got a fight, is it?
Triple D. Yeah.
He's got a fight to go through as well. He's got to get through that fight, and that's coming.
I seriously
soon.
think they need to do Triple G versus Triple D versus Triple C in a triple threat match for the heavyweight championship of the world. They're all at 3 different weight divisions.
That's what I'm saying.
So we'll put all 3 titles on the line.
Just to make the weights even, just put like a couple dumbbells on their back.
Yeah.
Not even like a
We'll just do a ladder match.
plate, just a dumbbell. Make it
TLC.
uneven. Yes, do that as well. But this guy, no, he wants me. He's trying to pull me in. I'm not having it.
Bullseye.
I'm not.
Bullseye.
But he,
Bullseye.
that's gonna be a good fight.
Bullseye.
Joe Joyce is adamant. He's certain that he'll finish Dubois, but he does know that he's got training to do and he's got lots of things to do. So, Dubois mentioned that Joyce looked like he enjoyed lockdown a bit too much, and Joe Joyce confirmed it. He goes, "Oh, I did actually. Yes, I've got a bit more weight I could lose, but
He's still just even out of shape, bro.
yeah,
It's just weird.
He's just plasticine.
It's just
based.
he's made of flipping rock and brick.
But yeah, so that's gonna be coming up soon. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to
Listen.
you. I can't not touch. What are you gonna say?
Oh god.
I can't not touch on the main thing in boxing right now that I want to talk about.
Dillian White.
No.
Oh, sorry. August 22nd.
Not
We
this-
finally got the date.
No. We've done it. We've made this mistake, I believe, twice. It's not just the once. But
My boy Dillian White is
Last
on the
week-
show every week, but he's never here.
He's never
I'm gonna
here.
say that until we get him on the podcast.
come true, big man.
He's on the podcast.
I'm ready.
next week.
Let's fight.
Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle. But yeah, so obviously last week we made a big error and we said that he was fighting this week. Clearly not. It was 5 weeks away and not 1 week away. Similar month. I mean, it's what? Similar date, but a whole different month. But that's not what I'm talking about. These two fighters, now that the fight's been announced, have a combined record of about
Oh snap! How could I
110
forget?
wins, but also
Oh
combined
my
age of about
gosh.
105. Yeah, so just to let you know, these two dinosaurs are not here to mess about. Obviously, we found out this week that Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, and Roy Jones Jr., 2 of my childhood heroes, 2 of the most literally gifted, talented, animalistic, athletic specimens ever, are gonna fight as retirees. They're gonna fight.
I said as retirees.
Well, they are. They've retired.
Put some respect on their names, boy.
With the greatest respect to you both, and I've met Tyson briefly, but I met him.
I met Roy Jones.
Imagine. Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my! See that I would love.
You don't know that?
Nah. I would love to, bro.
I trained with him.
While we're on the topic, rest in peace, Naazim Richardson. Very, very sad news. We'll, you know, we've lost someone, or you know, the boxing community has lost someone of importance, great knowledge, and really and truly just a lot of influence.
Personally, one of my favourite all-time coaches.
Really, yeah.
From Philly.
Teddy at this level, to me, in my opinion.
Amazing.
He's got
when I was younger,
yeah,
and I used to see him with a little, just the little ack beard and just the way he used to speak. He used to get me excited to watch his fighters.
Exactly.
You know?
And you can only imagine that energy translates into his fighters as they fight.
So yeah. Rest in power.
But we got to remember how they started. We set them up with their body shot. See, this guy ain't used to getting it back at the body. Take that jab, keep popping him up, stab him in his heart, rip around him side. We gonna show him how he got to slow down. When he hit the pedal, ain't gonna be no gas in the car at the end of this. All right? Your combination, Shane, nobody in this division hands as fast as yours. Run them combinations, knock the grease off this dude, and then swim without getting wet. Slide to your stick, slide to your angle.
Getting hit flush with every right hand. There's another one. There's a big left hook. Why not stop it now? And there's the right top from the corner. And Jay Mosley has annihilated Antonio Monteri.
Rest in power. You know, that was very sad news. That was only
rest in peace. May your family.
Yeah, I hope they pull through, and not just the family, because obviously there's
family, friends in the boxing community.
There's going to be.
It's a big loss.
Hopkins, who was very, very close to him. Obviously, he trained him.
Shane Mosley.
A couple other names, man.
It's big names, Philly, man. He just especially in the Philly community.
J-Rock, what's his real name, man?
Julian Williams.
Yes, Julian Williams. Julian Williams? Why does that sound wrong, bruv? Yeah, it is wrong. Julian Williams gave him a little shout out, you know, had a little tribute, because, you know, a lot of people did, but these are all people that kind of close to him, and so you can just imagine, you know, it's not.
Show a little tribute to Naazim.
That's life, yeah. That's just how it goes, man, unfortunately. But yeah, so these two retired boxers, long retired boxers, are have announced that they will be entering the ring once again for an exhibition. I'm going to go through this very quickly because we're running out of time, but it's just unbelievable. So when I first heard about it, I was like, yo, this is insane. It's a bit mad. It's something which I would have loved to have seen 10 years ago, absolutely, or more. But now, I just don't get it. Instead of having the little metal iron for the swelling and the cotton buds, they're literally going to need an inhaler and gas and air in the corners. The cornermen are going to need, you know, flipping some sugar.
Really against the fight.
You're going to need some.
He's been attacking
Lucozade because they're probably diabetic. And
what is wrong with you?
And they're going to need. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. Like you're. Yes, Tyson, you look phenomenal, man. You're in great shape. Like, it's amazing. You've turned your life around. You've gone from a specimen to, yes, at one point you were a bit of a bum, to now where you are again at 54, 54 years old. Unbelievable turnaround. Well done. But bro, just stop it there. Have you seen what the stipulations, the rules they've made?
Oh, yeah, you told me.
The ref is not. So they're not going to wear head guards because that takes away from their professional kind of status. Okay, so they're not going to wear head guards, but they're not allowed to punch at 100% power. They're not allowed to punch with bad intentions. This is boxing. This is boxing. Pugilism. Yeah? You're not allowed to get carried away. Blood, adrenaline is flowing. You're telling me you can't. You see that opening. You're like, nope, stop during a combo. I'm not going to do it. Come on, man.
Just stop yourself during a free punch.
If either of them get cut, the ref will stop it immediately. What in the world is going on? I do not understand. But anyway, I'm going to watch it, of course. I'm going to stay up for it, of course. I'm going to talk about it, of course. But I just feel like this is more humiliation than anything. It's a farce, bruv. And I am fuming, but I'm still going to watch it. I want to see what two legendary dinosaurs can do at that age.
Do you know why you're going to watch it?
I would love to see Roy Jones. I want to know how he moves now. I know he's fought recently.
It's the intrigue. It's like you want to know, but that's not the only reason.
Yeah.
The main reason that anyone's going to tune in, especially me, especially you, is because you're a posse.
The ring walk isn't going to be a walk.
It's going to
be a ring hobble. It's going to be a ring. Someone's going to be pushing them out. It's going to look like a throne or like a Prince Naseem-esque kind of entrance, but really truly it's a wheelchair with a carpet or something. I mean, it's going to be made to look like it's something extravagant.
It's going to be
really truly, man just can't.
Listen, it's two legendary pulsars fighting for the WB pulsar fight or the title of the pulsar world. Yeah, pulsar.
Yeah, I mean, that's. I can't remember the date. Has it a date been announced?
There's no September 12th.
Oh my days.
In California.
Oh, yeah,
how has this been sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission? I just don't understand. It is what it is. I was dying to see Tyson fight. Because I
want to see him fight?
I still think he can beat a lot of the current heavyweights, which is scary. But I don't understand why he's fighting Roy Jones.
No, he can't, man. Listen, there is a thing.
Brother,
looking that good on the pads.
No,
you've choreographed your punches. You've had the guy tell you do this. You've programmed that combination. There's a massive there's a massive difference between that and reacting to somebody who's in the ring to hurt you. You see what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Man can say 1, 2, slip back, roll, come with this, come with the uppercut, come with the hook to the body, and it's just programmed. It's a programmed move. I can do that and look amazing. Do that in the ring, with somebody who's trying to return punches. It's not the same.
Who'd win, Michael Wallisch or Mike Tyson?
Tyson will finish him.
So you go there.
No, let's be serious. Tyson wouldn't finish him. Tyson does not have the reaction speed. Tyson's body don't have the nervous system anymore.
You don't know that.
If he takes a lick to the body, doesn't matter how good he looks.
You don't know that yet.
He takes it. His 75-year-old body will crumble.
That after he fights Deontay Wilder.
Oh my days! He will die. I'm sorry to say that. If Wilder lands that right, he may just end his life.
Imagine Tyson comes back and proves Mouse wrong.
I would be happy.
And then he calls us on hotboxing with Mike. And he said,
I can't believe you said that about me. You're a fat mouse. You don't know. And I'm going to set rat traps for you everywhere. I hope you die. You fat pussy.
You sound... You sound like Trump, bro.
Yeah.
But
I sound like Mo from Simpsons.
Blood, I don't know who set this fight up, but it's just a madness, man. But yeah, September 12th. That's not long away, man. 7 weeks.
Let's go, lads.
7 weeks away.
Let's go.
Let's go, tramps. But
let's go, Trump.
Let's go, Trump.
Where's Shannon Briggs, bruv? He might as well jump back in.
No, but he's more of a threat than these that are because he's been trying to stay relevant
for years.
Eating beetroot and drinking beetroot juice to keep his blood red. The guy system. I don't know what I do, champ. Champ, I eat healthy, champ. Look at this, champ. It's beetroot, champ. Shut up and eat your vegetables, bruv. You can eat that. 7,000 old man.
7,000 old man.
But guys, this has been an interesting episode.
What an episode. The
My mouth
greatest
is so
episode.
dry. This is the second week I forgot water. Second week I've had dead sleep. Let me sky it, blood. Can I sky it? Do you lips it?
I always lips that.
Alright, just do the outro.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And please do comment, like, share it, subscribe. Do all of the above, all of the below, all of the sides. We're going to leave the link in the description for the Instagram page. Everything you need to know. Again, comment down below what you'd like to see us eat. And yeah, just be in touch. Get in touch with us. We are ready to chat to anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere.
It's a bit much, bro. That's a bit much. Like I value my personal time still.
But we might not, but I do. So yeah, get in touch. But yeah, please do subscribe. We are the Sweet Science Podcast. I have been Kash, aka Kash with a K, not a C.
I've been Fat Mouse. Fat, mouse-like, squeaky at times, furry always. I made that one up on the top of the dome still. And this has been the Sweet Science episode.
Can we do
episode 6?
Let's do the outro again, but stick to the uniform.
I've been Fat Mouse.
I've been Kash with a K, aka K. What? Do it again.
There you go. You just did the whole
messed
thing,
it
bro.
all up.
No one cares
what?
anymore. They know who you are. They know who I am. And they don't rap about either of us.
You're not our fans. You're actually not our fans.
Alright guys, it's been a pleasure. Blood clot. Oh,
we are the Sweet Science Podcast. This was episode 6. Peace.
Lovely one, man.
See ya.
See ya, chaps.